Hey Henry, how's it going? It's a little windy today, making my hair look silly. Hope you're having a good one. Going on a walk. Hey Ron, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Hey, none for now. Good to see everybody. Yep, out for the walk. Might find a spot to sit here in a minute. It's like 64 today, but the sun's out, so it feels nice. And it's supposed to be cold tomorrow, and then warm back up. Hey Clint, how's it going? Oh, that might be a good spot. Ooh. But right now I've got the Clio on me. Earlier I had the Devo Nip L and what's it? Oh, the little native. What do you guys got today? It's going good. How you doing? Yeah. Did anybody pick up the new TPK knives? If you're thinking about it, I think TitaniumJustin gets you 10% off. I wanted to pick up that purple one really bad, but need to save the money. Case Trapper and a canoe on you today. Nice. The Asgear, the Chavez Tack, Kubi Bloom. That's a nice carry. Hey Tegan. Yeah, anybody pick up anything new recently? Found a pretty sweet deal on a pry bar, so I ordered one. It was going to be here today, but it did not arrive, so tomorrow. And as far as those of you that know or don't, I designed a pry bar and got it all catted out from loot, and you know, I've talked with a few people about it, but I think me and oh, that's a good one, Ron. That's one of my favorites. Fentiso Atlas and the Kaiser Militon. Nice. Me and Bless might do something together and work on the pry I got designed. So really stoked about that. Oh, cool. DLC coming tomorrow. Yep, nice. DLC, is it the the purple fat carbon? Fortunately, second day back from vacation. Oh. Oh, nice. Wow, Kaiser Smolt. Nice. Those are really good ergos on those smolts. I have an HX Outdoors Fixie coming in tomorrow. We're gonna have some fun with that. Let's see here. So I don't know if I'm gonna get into the studio next week or the week after. I'll get some more paintings done. Oh, you got an awesome Hank coming tomorrow? Nice. I gotta figure out what patterns. Mad Yako and I are gonna do another run together where I pick out some fabric, I paint it up, and he turns them into Hanks. So that'll be fun too. That'll probably be in the making. You know, I got to get the fabric, and even if I do that next week and paint it, then it's got to dry, and I got to make sure the paint will stick, and then ship it to him, where he then has got to cut them up and make them. So it might be a little bit before they get out, but a fun project on the way nonetheless. Hi, Alicia. But yeah, today was kind of a slow week. Next week I think is going to be kind of a busy week. We'll just have to see how it goes. And it's going to be pretty nice out next week, so I'll probably head out into the woods and do some fun stuff, try some stumping, see how things go. Hey Kathleen, how are you today? Getting your stuff mailed out this afternoon. I got a little behind. I was hoping to get it out yesterday, but I'm getting everything out this afternoon. So let's see here. Today is Thursday. I keep thinking it's Friday. So Kenman's on. DVD and War Room. Awesome. So yeah, very excited about a lot of stuff. I'll have some rose crafts I think will be on the way. Probably have some either this weekend or next week. We'll get to check out some rose crafts. And Tegan and Shay are going to go live together later. And I'll be checking that out. Let's see here. So yeah, some rose crafts on the way for next week. Tomorrow or this weekend, we'll be testing out that HX Outdoors. By the way, it's like a $90 knife in DC53, but it's on Amazon for 30% off. It's got like a coupon on it, so when I get it, mess around with it tomorrow, I'll let you guys know what I think. So so yeah, a bunch of stuff in the works. Doing more Hanks with Mad Yako, and been talking to Bless. We might get that pry bar of mine going. Getting a pry bar from a company I haven't tried before, so we'll be checking that out. The HX Outdoors fixed blade, it comes with a fire starter, and it's in DC53 steel. I think it's normally 84 or 89, and when you click on it on Amazon, it gives you a 30% coupon immediately. So it's like 50 bucks or something like that. 55. So I don't really have a lot of info on it yet, but I will tomorrow. So let's see here. What else is going on? I do have a surprise knife coming. I will have to I'm not sure when it's going to show up, and I want to wait. It is not brand new. It will need some work, but it will be something we don't see very often, and I'm not gonna say yet till I know it's on the way. But it sounds like it will be soon. So fix it all up and it'll be really cool, kind of a higher end thing. So looking forward to that. Hey, Kelly. I went live yesterday and someone was reviewing that company. I know. I've done one of their knives before. It was a smaller flipper. Weldon Carey has done stuff with them before. Maybe him. I think Kenman might have gotten one in the mail. So and sometimes they send different stuff to different people. But I've heard that this fixed blade, a couple people are checking out, so I don't know. I'm curious though. About 200 safer scales for your Parrot 3 lightweight. So surfing blade binge leads to buying. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to save for the new Tri-Stash, but we'll see. Definitely feels a little cooler today, like 64, and then tomorrow's like 62, but then it's like 79. So KC was in live chat and they thought it might be a koi of another knife. I don't think it is. I know they're kind of like a budget brand, but I've checked out their site before and I've never seen something that stood out to me or looked too close. Because if you know, there's a couple companies I'd love to check out, but if it even looks a little close, I stay away from it. But you know, I'll go back and double check. But I don't think so. Hey, Mad Yako, how's it going, man? I was just talking about you, saying I got to get some fabric with my ideas. Welcome to the Sprinkle Crew, Tegan. Fist bump there. And right now, Mad Yako has this really cool thing. It looks like a VHS box set, but it comes with, now correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it comes with a hank and wax, and his wax is like good and smells nice, thankfully. And then the chance, I think there's like a 1 in 5 chance of getting a free knife. Mad Yako, fist bumps to the sprinkles. Wow, thanks, man. I appreciate that, dude. And I'm gonna be picking up some fabric soon, throwing some paint next week. I trusted you. Yeah, like lemons. It's I'd say out of a lot of the waxes I've checked out, I really do. I mean, I'm not just talking shit. It really is one of the better waxes I've come across. So definitely check that out. And you never know, you might get if you pick up one of those VHSs, you might get one of the last hanks of ours together. Drinking the monster. I'll tell you guys something. I'm gonna be very honest right now. I've never drank a Monster before. I've never had a Monster energy drink. Jones Soda used to make some like 20 years ago called Kick Ass or Whoop Ass, so you could have a can of Whoop Ass. But that much, I don't need energy. I don't. A gambler, and the few times you've tried reverse your reluctance. Oh, dude, that's awesome, man. I can't wait to get some new ones. I got some ideas, but I gotta see some fabric and try to put it together, and super looking forward to it. let's see here. Oh, so I don't know if you guys saw the video. I got that Kaiser shot. Appalachian Edge. He's more on TikTok, but he's doing a trade-up series, trying to start with a very budget knife and trade for something a little bit better all the way until maybe he can get a dream knife. I don't remember what it is. Hey, Eagle Scout. So I traded him, and I sent him my cold steel. I wanted to get him moving on his trade up, and I got that Kaiser shot. And it's actually, the ergos are great. I thought it was copper. I actually made a video saying it was copper, and then I went and looked up the details, and it was aluminum painted to look like copper. No big deal. Still like the knife. It's actually much better action than I thought it would be. So I'm still stoked to do the trade with him. But I was like a little surprised because I saw a little scratch on it. Like after I had it in my pocket for a while, I was like, I'm gonna look this up. So I didn't completely upload the video I made, and I remade a whole new video. But got to keep those facts correct. And it's in 154, which I don't see them do very often anymore. So I was very happy to see that. Let's see what else we got going on. Hey, Brown Sugar, it's good to see you. But even if you don't win one of those knives in the Yako box, it's still definitely worth it. The artwork, the box, reminds me of when I was a kid and I rented all the horror movies I could at the store. Plus you get stuff you don't have to return or rewind. There's somebody driving around jamming a Metallica. I hope they don't come too close and I get infringement rights or whatever they call it. 5 away from 100? Hey, if anybody wants to drop Tegan's link, let's see if we can get him to 100. Definitely a channel to check out. Really cool knives. Hey, Shay. Definitely. Before AI, man. Yeah, people go crazy over a lot of the new stuff. I like some of the new stuff, but go-tos. 154 is like a good steal. So None for Now will join if somebody's able to post Tegan's link. We'll try to get to that 5, get you to 100. Okay. Yeah, Tegan, if you want to just copy your link to your page, you can post it right in. Hey, Adventure Man. So I was on, I feel like I sound like a snob for this, but I was on TikTok posting. Thank you, Kelly, posting that. So go click on that and sub to Tegan. Amazing Spyderco collection. And then sub to Kelly while you're at it if you haven't already. We probably all are though. So I was on TikTok posting, and TikTok just shoves random stuff in your feed. It's really, I'm not a big fan. But this guy was, you can just sell anything. If TikTok offers it, you can just sign up to sell it. This guy was selling some M-Tech knives. And he kept saying it's not a switchblade, but it has an auto button. And by auto button, he meant it was a flipper. And then he was he was going on about how keep it for protection and stab somebody if you're worried. And so I just typed into his thing, hey man, it's called a flipper tap, just so you know. But also, as far as the community goes, like, can we just refer to them as tools? I mean, I get you're not in the community, you're just selling something, but that really does hurt the community. And he said I didn't know anything about knives and then blocked me. So I tried. Yeah. So I was just trying to, like, save some face for the community. We have enough garbage, let alone he was selling M-Tech, but and I mean, they're great as, like, fun, but not as serious. And I was just, when people start posting that they're weapons, all that does is hurt the community, like, it's going to make it harder and harder for us to post reviews and have the community get known. And we don't need that kind of, like, he wasn't helping anybody, he was just looking to make a buck. But I tried, and that man, that kind of stuff drives me nuts. Like, I don't even care he was selling M-Tech, there's a market for them, obviously, but thank you, Blades, for you. Where's the bill for a cutting board? Nice. And I'm all for, like, like tactical knives and cool knives. I mean, that's what we grew up on. But, like, don't flat out say, like, you're carrying this to do some damage to somebody. Like, that's just gonna ruin it for everyone. Hey, Ron. It's fairly windy today, so now I feel like I got this, like, weird hairdo thing going on. That's right. I cut tags off things and strings. I use them when opening packages for more knives or for supplies or art stuff. They're tools. And I will defend that always. And a master of all. Like, my son was asking about it earlier, about that guy, and I was like, he's not a knife person, he's just a guy selling stuff. Because that's like if I was, there's a lot of construction where I live. If we said all the guys who carried hammers, they could do the same thing. So it's just not funny how different knife YouTubers use different terms to describe knives for tactical. It is true. I would say, you could call fixed blade tactical. You could also call it a camping knife. Before I knew good knives, I carried Gerber Tontos because that's what I thought looked nice or had a longer blade for what I carried. But it definitely had a tactical look. It was all blacked out. But yeah. And there's definitely a community for that, and I support them. Just every pocket knife is not meant to, I don't know. I'm going on a long tangent, so a stick or a rock can get tactical real quick. Exactly, just like a hammer or anything you find at a hardware store. Your passion's welding. Interesting. I've done, my family does some construction stuff, and when I was a kid, I worked for the family in the summers, off of school. And that's right, Kathleen. Um, I use nail guns all the time. I mean, that funny story. I once saw one where two guys were on a ladder and they were framing, and the guy went to hand the nail gun down to the guy at the bottom of the ladder so he could climb down, and it slipped out of his hand and landed, and the guy had a nail go through the side of his head. It didn't go into his head. It just went through the skin, but it was gnarly. At least for like the 14-year-old me, that was like, whoa. Definitely the flashlight, Kathleen. Like if you're in the dark and something, you shine that and they're not going to see for a minute. Don't pay for somebody, just ask. People will help out. Gerbers and yeah, exactly. Thank you, Ron. How's the weather, Ron, in your area? It is 64 today, but the sun is shining, so it feels warmer than that. Okay, so maybe it isn't a car. Maybe there's just like a house rocking out and they just keep playing Enter Sandman over and over again. At least it's not getting picked up on the phone so that I don't get a music copyright or something. High 70s in San Diego. Nice. Hi, Burke. 16 smoky today here at Ding Forest Fires. I'm gonna probably work on some hanks with Matt for Mad Yako. Some custom collabs we're doing early next week, and then either late next week or the beginning of the week after, I'm gonna head into the studio and I'm gonna do some smaller 4x4s. Probably a good handful of them though. Yeah, there's a lot of companies that are making steel toe tennis shoes now, which is great. 85 right now. Northern Georgia. Ooh. Yeah, it's usually not this cold. Well, I shouldn't say cold. It's usually still like high 70s this time of year. We just had today and tomorrow is supposed to be cool, and then it's going to warm up to mid 70s. Oh yeah, there's this one brand I like because they make wide shoes because I have very wide feet. Called Fitville, and they make steel-toed tennis shoes. And man, there's a couple other brands. '96. Is it cool down in Arizona, Kathleen? So about this time, I'd be talking about the new Jack Wolf, but Ben is going overseas to a trade show, and then he's going to, I don't remember, it might be Georgia for another show. So Jack Wolf's release this month is going to be pushed to the end of the month. 90 in Arizona. Storm last night. Only 88 there. Yeah. Totally just forgot what I was saying, but oh yeah, the Jack. You just ordered the Jack Wolf Tango. Nice. You'll like that. You'll like that, Ron. Which one did you get? Oh, they do, Kathleen. I did not know that. So I have a pair of Fitville, and then for regular tennis shoes, like Nike releases like one shoe a year that is in extra wide, and so I just order it. Yeah. Oh, the 80s style, nice. I have the all titanium one, which I really like because I'm gonna say it, I'm a bit carbon fibered out. But then the only thing with it is the full titanium one has a full frame lock, not the bolster, which sometimes can be hard for my fingers, but it is such a cool knife. Yeah, I look forward to hearing what you think about it when you get it. And I bet Kenman will be talking about I think the collusion arrived for Kenman, so he might talk about that. And I don't think I can really get into it much yet, but next week when the new Rose Crafts come out, I think people are going to be stoked. Hey Jim, good to see you. But it is nice out today. There's not many clouds. I'm gonna drop stuff off the mailbox, and then I'm gonna pick up some propane, do some grilling tomorrow. Looking forward to that. And yeah, nice breeze. One of these days I'm gonna come visit you, Ron. I have a friend in Santa Barbara, a friend in Oakland, and a friend in San Francisco. So I want to do like a whole Southern California, or I guess not Southern, mid California. I just want to do California in one trip. I've never been there, but I want to visit all the people I like. Some artists, just some friends, have some musician friends out there. But it would be fun just to do one long trip and maybe either rent a vehicle and drive up, or maybe fly. I don't know. My friends in Oakland, San Francisco say it takes an hour to drive a mile, so I don't know if I want to drive in that. But there's an artist in San Francisco, and I want to meet him. We talk, so I call him my friend. His name's Aaron Dela Cruz, but he does some amazing it's black and white art. It's somewhere between graffiti and abstract, very high end, and he does some really cool stuff. Do I need a dead cat? I have a dead cat. But some sprinklers going off. To the left. Is there a cat behind me? Trying to block wind. I gotcha. Let's see what I'm at here. Okay. here. So let's see. Haven't seen a notification for Casey. I'm sure he's gonna go live soon. Bugs. Hi West Go Crazy. How are you doing? Good. I'm glad it's better. Oh, no problem. Hey, just let me know. 2 coyotes in your yard just before sunrise? Wow. White thing around the tree. So this is, it does 2 things, Ron. It's not very good, this one. It's usually got a post next to it. It'll kind of protect them during strong storms, but the main thing is, since it's a new tree, it's not very big, you put the hose here and you water it, and when you water it, that keeps the tree wet a little bit longer, so it keeps it from drying out. Thank you, Wes. I appreciate that. We hang out, we talk live, we go on walks, we talk about pocket knives. That's kind of the thing. And today, right now, I've got the Artisan Clio. Earlier, I had the Spyderco Little Native and the Devo Nip Light, or the Nip, or the Nip L, as Lefty calls it. Let's see here. It won't be. Oh yeah, yeah. Saturday's I'm just having one of those days. Iowa AK's having like a cookout, just invites the entire population of the world. I hope your back gets better though, man. Yeah, so sometimes we'll do giveaways and sometimes we'll just hang out. But yeah. Let's see here. Oh, everybody's turning their sprinklers on now. But I'm gonna go for a walk because I'm gonna get up and start walking back because I gotta get a charger and a water. Trying to drink the water instead of the tea. Doing my best. Yep, that's the only rules, so not many rules. And let's see here. This trail's great. There's some people who have a huge garden to the side over here, and they have this little bench. I'll show you. They have this little bench, that yellow spot there, and I always want to go sit on it, but I don't know if I should. You started your channel today. Wow, what's your channel about? Fill us in. A little library behind me. Do you guys have those in your area? Just these little boxes with books so you can go read something? Raining hard in Pittsburgh right now. Then, of course, the conspiracy here. So, this is awesome, and I can't wait to do it. But I've never seen their dog out ever. So one day, I'm hoping, before it gets cold. It is funny because I can see, the trail from where I'm at, and in the winter when we get a ton of snow, the city, they got to get some momentum built up because they will floor it, and their plow trucks will come plow the trail, but they have to have some good steam behind them first. Cool. Interesting. Maybe I will try to go live. I'm not going to be able to be at Iowa's thing too long. Have some family things going on, but Maybe I'll try to go live from there, and I'll be like, hey, I'm live, give something away. He's like, I got a whole stash of giveaway stuff, but I haven't been online in forever. It's like, okay, I'll think of something. You have a dog park a few blocks away, and they have tennis balls and frisbees and everything. That's awesome, Ron. I like to hear that. We have, let's see, I don't know. They call them dog parks, but they're more next to like city or county parks. And it's just an open field where people are allowed to let their dogs do whatever they want. Let's see here. Took the neighbor's dog for a walk today. And so we have like a centralized mailbox system, so everybody walks to the same thing where their mail is. They don't put them on houses anymore, but every day I walk over to see if I have any packages, and well, I was supposed to have one today, but it did not show up. But the house right next to it they have an awesome golden retriever, and it now is used to me coming over and petting it for about 10 minutes, so took it for a walk today. And then right across from me, there's a house with a little dog, and it likes to bark until somebody gives it attention. So I'll go over and pet it, or just throw a dog treat over to it. Hey, Tegan, you're back. Field trips to McDonald's. 6 in the morning. Oh, 3-hour lecture. Oof. I would like that. I do have a bit of, here's the thing. I have an allergy to dog saliva, certain breeds. Not all, but certain ones. So some dogs, when they lick me, I break out, and some I don't. But that's definitely on our list. Just not quite there yet, but at some point we will. Try doing that. I haven't done the counting yet, but I am really focusing on my water instead of tea. I was paying attention to how much tea I've been drinking, sweet tea, and it was a lot. So I've been cutting that in half and drinking water since we talked last. Really, Jim? I didn't know that. But that's probably what we do. But don't give up on me, Mick. I'm gonna be messaging you for more advice, and I'm gonna see. I love tea. Green tea, okay. Just trying to cut back on the sugars and the calories mainly. Because like I'll have like one thing of alcohol a month, but I used to have it more regularly, so then I replaced. Okay, I almost lost you guys there for a second. With a touch of guava honey, okay. All right, guys, so the internet is starting to flip out on me. It's starting to disconnect. So I'm gonna hop off, but to be continued. Will do. And yeah, my internet keeps cutting out, so I'll catch you guys in the lives later, and have an awesome day.